Hey, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai Bashim Kodash. This video is going to be entitled Unfeigned Faith. And it just stems from, basically we make videos and we do things a lot of times based on experiences in life and what we learn and gather from those things, One thing I've learned and consistently learning is this thing really is about faith, man. It truly is, You can believe and you can do videos, but if you truly don't understand how faith is and how it works, it's something that just can't even be explained. Your faith has to be really, really strong in this truth, because it's going to constantly be tested. It's going to consistently be tested and battered and pounded on. You have to really make sure your faith is there. It's situations you're going to always be in, and your faith determines the outcome, or if it doesn't determine the outcome, if you don't believe when the Lord brings you through, now you're going to be left with a feeling of shame, thinking like, well, I know I should have trusted the Lord from the very beginning. That should have been the very first outlet. Most of the times we try to figure things out ourselves, and the Lord is the outlet, and we try him last. That's not how it should be. He should be the first and only resource. But this is 2 Timothy 1:5. It says, when I call to remembrance the unfeigned faith that is in thee, which dwelt first in thy grandmother Louise and thy mother Eunice, and I am persuaded that in thee also. So this is something that was passed down. Okay? This is something that was passed down. Now, when we fast forward to right now, this faith isn't passed down because we don't know or didn't have an understanding of who we truly were or who we are. So now the faith has to be built through life experiences, through deception, through deceit, through hurt, through going through things, trials and tribulations, Faith has to be built, because it's going to consistently be tested. But the ultimate test, when your life just may be on the line, all of these things are really and truly, to be honest with you, they're practice. All of this is practice. You're practicing when that moment of truth comes to see if you're really going to put your life on the line for what you say you believe in. Verse 6, it says, wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of the Most High. So he's putting you in remembrance. Like the thing is, when I test you, I'm going to see where your faith stands, which is in thee by the putting on of my hands. For the Most High hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. So that has to be your mind frame through every trial and tribulation you go through when your faith is tested. Now let's go to this word unfeigned. This is like amazing. This word is really, it says undisguised, sincere, without hypocrisy, without dissimulation. So this faith is without any excuse. Trust the Lord first. That should be always the only thing you go to. That's where everybody's faith has to be built up to, because it's not going to always be there if you haven't been through anything. When the road looks dark and it looks like there's no way out, that's when you trust in the Lord. But our humanly bodies, they really want to try to figure it out ourselves. And that's what we can't do. Not saying that it's easy, but you have to get into a mind frame of, I'm going to trust the Lord, and that's going to be the first and only outlet. The way that he has it play out is the way that it's going to be regardless. So might as well just trust him from Jump Street, you know? That should be what it is. Okay? But it says, without his hypocrisy, undisassembled. Like you ain't even trying to figure nothing out. It's like, Lord, this is what it is. You know? And I'm going to trust in you. I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. This is Daniel 3:16. It says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. They will, bow down to my gods and dance before me. And they're like, that's not happening. You know? If it be so, now he threatened to throw them in this furnace. If you've ever been burnt in your life, you know that feeling is second to nothing. Burning is something serious. Being burned, that is some serious shit. Like for real. Now, you got a furnace and these men are threatening to throw you in it. What kind of faith do you have to where you would say, you know what? I ain't doing it. And stand boldly. That's unfeigned faith right there. Okay? That is unfeigned faith. It says, verse 17, if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. Man. And if he will not deliver us out of thine hand, O king, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. That's faith. You know why? What makes it more stern than anything is they didn't even have to think about it. They knew that the Lord could deliver them. But even if he didn't, we're going to torture and burn in this fire just to show our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's serious stuff, man. That is serious, because if you ever been threatened, your flesh is going to react. It's going to have fear. It's going to be trembling. You know, I remember when I was younger, you know, being a knucklehead, I had a gun pulled to my face. Man, that feeling alone is just like you could just feel like it's a cold freeze that comes over your body. And the fear sets in, you know. But if you can go through something like this and have the Spirit of the Lord over you with enough faith to say, man, I'm not doing it. That's unfeigned faith. And with that, I want to say shalom.